Here. Anna.
Keep going that way.
Thank you, Princess.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wait. You wait here, Toad. Go, Joe. I like the new beard.
Thank you.
Looking good.
I presume we wait here.
Rana. Greetings. Most of the gang seems to have made it.
I don't know if we go over there and sit down
So, you are... You were part of the Niket delegation last time, weren't you? Yes, I see you have a Medjay with you, and you are Arya, wasn't it? Interesting that they send you. What is your position? They send them. I see.
Good to see
You
you
never
again.
know who is going to show up to these unexpected
Please,
affairs.
make yourself at home. Just keep going up the way. Follow the arrows and the lights.
I'm gonna be drinks served. Rana. Oh.
Hey.
Like a
Sorry,
true
it's been a long
pirate,
day.
asking about alcohol.
What do you expect?
At least you are true to your nature, unlike some.
Always have been.
Oh, yes.
Are there eyeballs in that suit?
Princess Talbot, there you are.
Speaker?
It is
Good
so
to see
good
you.
to see you well,
You as well.
after all that has happened. Your presence gives us in this court great joy.
And yours, ours.
Thank you, Princess.
Looks at him and kind of smiles, lingers a bit before she looks back to the fires.
and you are immortal majesty. It's all well this day for you.
I have nothing to complain about other than the lateness of our guests.
Indeed. Most rude. Out of character, once again, as you arrive on the scene and you are in the presence of the Wish Queen, you feel that the bracelet on your wrist has gone completely inert. It no longer possesses any magical property until you again leave her presence. That means if your character dies here, barring a freak accident or something, then it counts as permanent death. If you do not consent to this, you are free to leave the event, as your character might very well do upon discovering this. But if you stay, that is something you need to be aware
of. Yes, hello. Maximiliano. Or shall I say it?
Is that a curry over there? Still alive.
So many beautiful faces.
Not too surprised.
Yes, some are old and some are new. Shall we have the guests all introduce themselves? It is your party after all, Princess.
It would be good to know everyone who is present. So if you could, everyone sit, and then when you introduce yourself, stand and do so we know who's speaking.
My name is Maximiliano. I am new to these lands, but I am here to pledge loyalty if it need.
How exciting. Good
A wise man.
introduction.
What
to meet
land
you,
are you
Maximiliano.
from?
I am from Zagaria.
Oh, such an exotic people. They are seafaring too, aren't they?
Yes, my queen. I am not a pirate, I might say, though.
I like him.
How refreshing.
Alright. I am Captain Zavagar. Most of you know me here. I lead a band of exiles, pirates, here in the exiled lands. I have come here because this peace interests me. My people are truly more interested in making profits. And in times of peace, it can be easier for us to do this.
There's certainly
Curious.
plenty of work to be had.
Greeting, your majesties. My name is Rana, and I just came to pay respect at the princess being found.
It's good to see you again, Rana.
She's smiling. Oh.
Greeting. I am Gojo, and it is an honor to see the Witch Queen and the Princess.
It's good to see you again too, Gojo. Your outfit is quite fetching.
Thank you, Princess. Greetings.
Let us allow the other exiles to introduce themselves, then we shall do the same.
It's good to see you too again, Santiago. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Welcome, Rajai.
That armor seems to fit you well. What did you say your name was? Oh, I like the way you roll your R's.
I am Spirit of Stormbound. I do apologize for my lateness, as things have gotten quite chaotic as of late.
Ah, Spirit, there you are. I have missed your beauty since you were our guest.
Yes, well, I thank you for the compliment.
From one practitioner of the arts to the others, greetings. It seems we have a few more in the back, but out of character there. The party is full. I think their noise is full too.
Do...
Damn PlayStation. Yeah.
If they're watching the stream and you're able to have them text in Gen Chat, they might be able to introduce themselves.
Where's my phone?
Or just jump in their chat since you're the one that has the stream on.
Yeah, we'll do that for a minute, but we're not going to be able to go back and forth.
The night is dark and it is rainy. You have traveled far. We've prepared food for you.
Oh. Well, I think we should show a little hospitality, guys.
I would hope so.
Oh, it's all fun and games.
Did
Look, we can even send the band.
Did all of the newcomers identify themselves? I see Lord Aurelius there.
This is the perfect place for it, actually.
I would imagine that recent events have been somewhat shocking for you.
Of course. We can speak business, but first, there are formalities. Who is all here with you?
And the Brainyard.
Brynja of the former New Armasaur.
Yes.
Welcome to the feast in the name of our gracious Princess Telith.
So, that's that Telith person.
Yes, it's me.
You know, I've heard so many stories. And I
Have
never
you?
thought I would see with my own eyes.
She blushes a touch and smiles. Yes, the divines work in mysterious ways, and I've come to finish what my mother and I started so long ago. No, he is a remnant of once was. There are many shadows in these lands, and he is among them. There was. She leans forward in her chair, relaxing a bit. We have all lost something within this war. Yours are simply recent.
A couple of out-of-character things for everyone. You would notice that in the presence of the Witch Queen, your bracelet does not work. It's just a dead piece of jewelry on your wrist. So, if for any reason you do not accept this risk of permanent death, then you are free to leave at this time. Otherwise, you do accept the risk by being here in her presence.
Brynjar is always getting himself.
The other out of character thing is obviously we can't fit everyone in the main chat, unfortunately. I do need to be in there. If you want to comment in the Twitch stream for when your character speaks, I think that's probably better than general chat and Discord. So we could do that if you really need to say something. Or, we'll do what we can. Feel free to message the party chat or whatever. But yeah, we'll just try to make it work. So, that, I am hopping back over there. Looks like there's a couple spots. At least a spot.
Sounds good.
Or actually, no, there's not, because we need a Telith there.
Okay.
Okay. OSC, is Ethnia here in character?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It was Aurelius, and some others are here.
Alright, just making sure. Well, as I was focused on the newcomers, have our royals been introduced yet?
have not introduced
I don't
myself
think
to
so.
the rest of these people.
Well, then, I tell you all, those who do not know, I am Exoferes. I am the speaker of the cult of Dagon. Dagon's voice in this world, to all the faithful. We have Dagon's own child, Akuri, here with us. And we have Telith, reborn, the daughter of the all-powerful, magnificent Witch Queen. Some of you may have known her by another name, but she is Telith. And our great immortal majesty herself. Some of you also knew her by another name, but this is all in the past. She is the one and only Witch Queen, to whom we all give our devotion and praise.
And rightfully so, might I add. She, so long ago, before any of you could even remember, gave us all a second chance. Though we came to these lands by different means, different methods, by different hands, what was left behind is no more. And we are here to make this place our home. Our ambitions are no different. We wish to make this place home, to unify the lands under our own banners, as they should have been so long ago. I hosted this party with the ambition of bringing us all together, to see reason. Something I learned among you exiles as I spent time with you. Something called forgiveness. It is something that is hard, especially to a Lemurian. Perhaps if we can see past our transgressions, we can begin building a brighter future and stop this petty fighting. We have greater enemies to fight than each other.
Our princess is kind and she speaks with radiant wisdom. But all of you must know as well that we are losing patience, and we are also winning the war. This is your last chance. If you have been resisting us, committing violent acts against our soldiers, running around in your craven disguises, this stops now. You are being given one more chance to stand down, to accept the Lemurian ascendancy. If there are things that you would bring to the table, questions that you have, you are free to ask them. But understand, we will tolerate no more of your feeble resistance.
I have something to say. I have cooperated with you in your demands more than anyone here, and yet my priests and my friends continue to be attacked and kidnapped.
This is true.
You say your friends. Do you mean people like Gojo and Lykael?
And Santiago, and Spanky, and Hugo.
I will speak first of Gojo and Lykael. They have shown themselves to be treacherous, like rabid dogs.
I would say, is no longer affiliated with us because of his behavior.
Interesting. Well, this is new information. Perhaps our forces chasing him down as he ran and cutting off his head had something to do with it. Regardless, Gojo, one of the most dishonorable men I have ever seen. has surrendered to us more than once, has offered tribute, has apologized to us, and yet continues to kill our soldiers. If
In
this is
this
the
instant,
quality of your people, how can we trust anything that you say?
Gojo was following Lykel's lead, and this is why he is gone.
I have apologized to your princess in person.
You have?
I am deeply sorry for the actions I have caused.
But it was
Do
not
you
me
hope-
who you offended.
No, I haven't. But I do hope I can have forgiveness, and I can promise that I will not attack none of your people or do any draw sword towards your people, as long as the people I care about are safe.
And we have not heard forgiving words from him before. Has he not even praised Dagon before?
I
Raise his sword against our
I never prayed to Dagon, but I have apologized to Dagon when you have told me to apologize.
And then you
And
continued
I do
to
not-
fight us.
I was following like our lead, and I am sorry for doing so.
Oh, we not at the point of forgiving each other, as you said.
So you wish for reconciliation as well.
That is why I'm here.
I have even offered my sword to the princess if she needs help with the mountains, as a apology for my actions.
I see another here, who I did not expect to see. I thought she would be too afraid, since she has been hiding for so long.
Spirit would interject. Her safety has been guaranteed.
Have I threatened her?
Not specifically, but rather...
Then maybe you should mind your place. Rana, what has happened to Fuad and Hamza?
She would look at him confused. Brother Hamza and Brother Fuad were killed by Ravenshade.
Who is Ravenshade?
She was an agent for the Free Green. She attacked them.
You permitted this to happen. You are responsible for their deaths.
She'd bow her head. I regret their losses most deeply.
You and I had an agreement. You were going to work for me. I gave you money. I gave you equipment. And 2 valued men.
Please, just do not harm Rana, please. I am begging you.
Have some pride. Do not beg.
Is the Yamato.
What I would like to know is how you propose to make this right.
Even where it was you. I tried to find you, but we was in the way of communication.
You lie.
To be said of-
I called you in. I gave you a place to go and find me. You never came, and my men are dead. And again you run from us, because you are a traitor.
Would a sorcerer as powerful as yourself not be able to tell when a woman is telling the truth? We're able to tell I was telling the truth when I was. Spirit interjects again. I would ask that you do the same for her.
I'm questioning Rana. I'm not questioning you.
They were my brothers. I did not want harm to them.
Let us move on. Ah, sushi chef. Do we have such a prisoner?
Was this a recent occurrence?
So is it the sushi chef that you are the most concerned about? Or are there others I heard mention of?
I
A curry. We have seen in the Grand Vizier's letter, she says that you were witnessed at the Fever Dream Market kidnapping this pirate Spanky. What say you to this? Hmm. Yes, you have claimed that it is Amale, a loyal follower of the cult of Dagon, but this is a very grave accusation to make. Amale is a faithful servant, one who has done much good in the name of our kingdom. Ah, but come, let us dispense with the charades. After all, I must try. You want me to be honest with them, don't you, Your Majesties?
I do.
As do.
If it is your wish, then yes. We have been taking people. Dagon has not been properly honored. We require great sacrifices. It is necessary for the glorious future that is to come. Now, if you all were to pay us tribute in the form of slaves, in the form of warm bodies to cast into the depths, then we would not need to do this. As long as Dagon's hunger is appeased, then you could protect those who you cherish.
Well, you should have asked sooner. I've just sacrificed many to Jamunk.
Yes, it would have been quite easy if that was all you wanted.
Well,
I
I'm
am
quite sure you
most
can
interested.
find more offerings.
I am most interested in Spanky's return. If you haven't killed him already.
And what would you offer for the return of this Spanky?
How many souls do you want?
If each clan, let us say, well, large groups like yours should give at least 10. Small, independent clans can give 5.
We would give 5 men for 1.
Yes. To show that you are sincere.
I don't... Spanky.
If you do not own slaves yourself, then you can trade with others.
The slaves are not the problem. More people have had slaves throughout the years. It is... You were wanting 5 slaves for a man that I do not know. For a spanking. If this is who we speak of. What if they are dead?
What I am saying is the required tribute to appease Lord Dagon. This is the number of people that we will need. Now, if you have some, like Spanky, like the sushi chef, who you prefer not to be sacrificed, then we will give them back, as long as we have others to take their place. At last. We were wondering when her own people would come asking for her. They seem not to care for her at all. None has even made a ransom proposal. Well, give us 5 slaves to sacrifice, and she will be given back to you.
It is good to see. I was so scared something would have happened. I know many of you came here with anger, even hatred in your hearts. But as you all know, is that a world you would want for your children? We are all fighting for a world for our children. We have to be the bigger people. There is a reason why the price is set so high. It is not because the speaker takes kindness to suffering. No. These people that you're asking back were already given to Dagon. To take them back out of his maw would to draw his rage, and those who would be taken would suffer far worse than if they were simply fed. So the 5 souls are to appease him, to distract him. That is why the price is so steep. She takes it. Thank you.
Yes, there have been unfortunate incidents on both sides, such is the nature of warfare. There may even be those on our side who have been too zealous. There was even one who dared to torture our beautiful princess herself before we knew who she was. This man, Dumisiwe, has been punished. He has been flogged until... Yes, Akuri, did you think that such a deed could truly go unanswered? And the way he has behaved with other prisoners? For his fanaticism, Dumisiwe has been duly brought to heel. But what way is that? Why would he needs to inflict such brutality upon a helpless woman? It was not my decision, Curry. It was that of Her Majesty. Well, yes, my lord.
Do you dare question my mother's decision? How dare you? Know your place.
Indeed. We must all remember our proper position in the new order. So much depends on it. But come, with this, now at least the difficult and thorny issues have been brought into the open. Now all of you, if you have not already, help yourself to some food and some drinks. Enjoy yourself in the presence of such immortal beauties as our rulers. Feast, revel, relax. I shall return in due course.
It has been